Richard for coming down here to Canberra yet again to help me out. Richard is quite right when he says Canberra was or is the capital of typewriters in the Southern Hemisphere. I've been exceedingly lucky to move here and find this, but I've also been exceedingly lucky to find somebody like Richard Amery to encourage and push me along and read everything that I write about typewriters and make positive remarks. And I'm so glad he was able to come here today, even though he had that later conference on, and bring Terry Cooksley along with him. Now, I should say that Richard Amery, he knows enough about typewriters to know what's a good typewriter. And in honour of him coming along here today, I want to present him with what is an extremely good typewriter. So Richard, if you'd like to come and take ownership of this beautiful Alpina. Yes, you see the eyes pop when I say Alpina. Yes, so now Richard has his own Alpina. And I know for certain that I'm going to be getting letters typewritten on that machine. The other person
will be on the pecuniary interest return, by the way.
Shane mentioned the two people who were responsible for all this happening. It's been my dream for about 8 years to have this, and I'd given up on the dream, and then Neil Wade came and tapped me on the shoulder one day and said, I'll see what I can do. So Neil, I want to thank you for that. You've got a special place in my heart for what you've done and for other things you've done for me. And I've dedicated my book to you, as you know, along with Rowan and Emily that's come out with this to mark this exhibition. Now, I feel a bit embarrassed because Shane mentioned Rowan. I've been calling you Rowan for 7.5 months, so I gather that's the wrong pronunciation. Sorry. Rowan has done a magnificent job from the time I met her 7.5 months ago to today. She has been hugely professional. She's persevered. She's pushed gently, I should add. In the meantime, in that 7.5 months, Rowan has gone from a person who, by her own admission, knew very little about typewriters to someone who knows something about typewriters. And during that course, she's picked up a beautiful Imperial Good Companion that her grandfather used. A magnificent little Underwood 3 that her great-grandmother, who was quite a well-known scientist, worked in Aberdeen and other parts of the world, worked for the League of Nations, used, and also a Remington 5 from me. So she's got an Imperial, she's got an Underwood, she's got a Remington, and now she's got a Royal. In your own collection, or you can donate it to the museum as a memento of this exhibition. So thank you very much. I won't keep you much longer. There's just one other person. One of the things that I really like about this obsession or hobby or whatever you'd like to call it is the growing number of young people who are getting involved in it. And there's one here today, Jasper, who's only 14. And Jasper, I want to give you a typewriter too, a lovely Olivetti, as encouragement, and the more encouragement I can give people of your age and people like you, the better I like it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Robert, and thanks for sharing your wonder with us. Now, just very quickly to the housekeeping. You'll find the ladies and gentlemen